Ali Bashar, 20, who was previously named to police force, fled to Iraq via Istanbul on June 2, on to officials. Other suspicion, a 35-year-old Turkey individual, is in guardianship. In a clique meeting in Wiesbaden on Thursday, officials told the sacrifice, Susanna Maria Feldman, was informed lacking by her mom on May 23 following she had lost out in her friends the early night. The police force did not initially explore it as a criminality since the adolescent was frequently shirker. By the period the police force outdoor an inquiry, Bashar and 7 some household members, all of whom lived in a asylum-seeker center in Wiesbaden, had fled with identity papers. How Deutsche authorities unsuccessful to identification as suspicion. The aircraft tickets concluded various names of such taking into account on the accommodation documents for Bashar and his household, officials told. Bashar was at first related in the instance following a 13-year-old asylum seeker said police force in Wiesbaden Saturday how the Iraq man had abused and annihilated Feldman. The adolescent's flesh was found by police force environment shut to a rail path in the Urbanheim region of Wiesbaden. Attorney Achim Thoma told how suffocation was the reason of death. Bashar arriving in Germany in October 2015 and excited to Wiesbaden in his parents and siblings in April the next year, on to police force. He had been implicated in several incidents of cheap-level abuse and is a suspicion in the rape of an 11-year-old lady in March the year, authorities told, but down there had been no cause to detention Bashar up the Feldman instance. The other suspicion, a Turkey domestic who arriving in Germany in May 2017 and after registered and refuge complaint, was detained at his household in Wiesbaden Urbanheim environment night. Anything worst in the planet. Her mom, Diana Feldman, utilized Facebook to position updates on her child's extinction. Down there is anything worst for a mom in the planet rather than not to aware wherever her kid is, she wrote on May 25. 2 days following the adolescent went lacking. On June 1, in the lack of any news story, she located an outdoor email to Deutsche Chancellor Angela Merkel of the Feldman household, pleading her to assist. On to the Center Justice of Jew, Susanna Feldman was a term of the Hebrew Society in the neighboring town of Mainz. The Justice Scientific of the news story in profound terror, it told in a declaration, but alerted versus assumption on the reason. The AfD won 91 seats in Germany's Fed poll recent September and became the formal opposition side in parliament following fleeing on an against refugee, against Islam plate.